I'm Haley Schippers, the same speech language pathologist you saw previously. Thank you for meeting over telepractice with me due to travel difficulties. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. So, I'm just going to ask you some questions about your speech and swallowing abilities. And afterwards, I'm going to perform a quick motor speech exam to assess your articulation, breathing, and voice. This exam involves a lot of talking, so feel free to get some water if you would like some.
Okay.
So, what brings you here today?
Um, my speech has been a little quieter than I'd like.
Okay. Have you noticed any changes in your ability to swallow?
Nope.
Okay. What else have you noticed lately about your speech?
It's been getting harder for me to project my voice and make facial expressions when I'm talking.
I see. That must be difficult. How long have you not been able to talk as loudly as you would like and use facial expressions? And how has that affected your ability to communicate with others?
I find myself not talking with my wife as much as I used to, and I haven't been attending our local church group activities as much as normal because people can't hear me.
Mm-hmm. So, who are your primary communication partners?
My wife and my grandchildren.
Okay, can you describe to me how you communicate with them?
I try my best to project, but it can still be hard for them to hear me. They're very understanding, and my wife mentioned that I should try speech to see if I can improve my voice.
So, you mentioned that you're involved in a church group. Are you involved in any other activities? And also, where do you work?
I'm not working right now, and I like to play with my grandchildren.
Good. So, can you describe to me how communication has been with your grandchildren?
It's been difficult. They have trouble hearing me because I can't project my voice very well.
So, are there any strategies that you use to help you communicate with them?
I try to face them when I'm talking to them, and I try to make sure that there's not much noise in the room. I turn off the TV when I can.
Okay, so where do you communicate most often?
Inside our home.
Okay, have you ever had speech therapy before?
Mm-mm.
So, what would you like to get the most out of speech therapy?
I would like to be able to have others understand me better when I talk, like my wife and kids, and those at church, and I want to be able to return to those activities.
Great. We got those questions answered. So now, can you please pull up that picture I sent to you in the email? It should be labeled cookie theft.
Okay, I've got it up.
Okay, I would like you to describe to me what is happening in it. So just tell me about this picture and feel free to take a deep breath before speaking. You can go.
Okay, I see mom outside mowing the yard, talking on her cell phone, and there's the family cat nearby playing with some bird. Well, I think they're birds. Then inside, there's the dad washing the dishes, and the sink's overflowing. It's running all on the ground. Next to him is a dog on the ground eating what looks to be some spilled cookies. And next to the dog, there's a son who's on a stool that's falling and tilting, and he's reaching for the jar, but he's falling down. And next to him, standing on the ground, is what appears to be his sister, and she's eating a cookie and reaching for one of the cookies.
Okay, great. Is that everything you see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I am going to have you read a passage for me. So, can you please pull up the document that I emailed you? It's called Caterpillar Passage.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you please take a deep breath and can you read it aloud for me
Okay.
whenever you're ready?
The caterpillar. Do you like amusement parks? Well, I sure do. To amuse myself, I went twice last spring. My most memorable moment was riding on the Caterpillar, which is a giant roller coaster high above the ground. When I saw how high the caterpillar rose into the bright blue sky, I knew it was for me. After waiting in line for 30 minutes, I made it to the front where the man measured my height to see if I was tall enough. I gave the man my coins, asked for change, and jumped on the cart. Tick, 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 the caterpillar climbed slowly up the tracks. It went so high I could see the parking lot. Boy, was I scared, I thought to myself. There's no turning back now. People were so scared they screamed as we swiftly zoomed fast, and faster along the tracks. As quickly as it started, the caterpillar came to a stop. Unfortunately, it was time to pack the car and drive home. That night, I dreamt of the wild ride on the caterpillar. Taking a trip to the amusement park and riding the caterpillar was my most memorable moment ever.
Now I'm just going to examine your respiratory and phonatory abilities. So I'm going to take a look at your breathing first. So can you just breathe normally? And I'm going to see how many breaths you take in 1 minute. Let me get my timer set up here. I'll get my stopwatch going. And I will tell you when to start. Ready, set, go. Okay, and you can stop. Thank you. Okay, so now I want you to take a deep breath before you do this, and you're going to make the ah, let me try that again, ah sound for as long as you can. We are going to do this 3 times, and I will tell you when to go. I'm going to start my timer and count for as long as you can do it. All right? Ready, set, go. Okay. Take another deep breath and get a drink of water if you need it. We're going to do it again. On ready, set, go. Okay. Take a deep breath. And let me know when you're ready, and we'll do the last one.
Okay.
Okay, ready, set, go. Okay. Thank you so much. So now, take a drink of water if you need to. I'll wait. Okay, so now can you please take, whenever you do this, you'll take a deep breath and then make the sound for as long as you can. And we're also going to do this 3 times. So I will let you know when I'm ready to time. Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready, set, go. break. Are you ready to go? Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, thank you. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready, set, go. Okay, wonderful. All right. Take a deep breath, get a drink of water if you need it. And so now we're going to do the same thing, but now I want you to take a deep breath before you go, and you're going to make the zzz sound for as long as you can. We will do this 3 times. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, we're going to do that another time. Are you ready? Okay, ready, set, go. Okay. You ready for the third one? Sure, you take a deep breath. Ready, set, go. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Feel free to take a drink of water if you need it. So now I would like you to count to 5 as softly as you can and then as loudly as you can. So, like me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Okay? Ready? Set? Go.
I'm done. I don't know if you could hear me.
And then as loudly as you can.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you. All right, so now I'm going to look at pitch. So glide on a vowel from high to low and then low to high pitch. Now, can you please go up like me? Ah. Okay, and now go down like me. Ah. So now I'm going to have you say each word or phrase normally and then repeat it back with a blocked nose like this. So leave your nose open and say, Mary makes mince on Mondays, and then afterward with a blocked nose like this. Mary makes mince on Mondays.
Mary makes mince on Mondays. Mary makes mince on Mondays.
Now can you please say each word or phrase normally and then repeat them back with a blocked nose. Say, buy Bobby a puppy, buy baby a bib with an open nose, then with a blocked nose like this. Buy Bobby a puppy, buy baby a bib.
Buy Bobby a puppy, buy baby a bib. Buy Bobby a puppy, buy baby a bib.
So now you're going to hold out different vowels and block and unblock your nose throughout. So now can you please hold out the vowel E and block and unblock your nose throughout like this. E. Now can you hold out the vowel ooh and block and unblock your nose throughout like this. Ooh. Okay, now can you please say these sentences exactly the way I say them? And say them using the same stress and tone that I do. Now can you please say this phrase? I am hungry.
I am hungry.
Now can you say I am hungry?
I am hungry.
Now I am hungry.
I am hungry.
Great. Let me get this set up here. Okay, so now I'm going to time you again. Can you please say Buttercup as fast as you can until I tell you to stop? It'll be like this. Buttercup, 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 buttercup. I'm going to time you for 5 seconds. All right. Ready, set, go.
Buttercup, 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 buttercup.
Okay, stop. Great, thank you. Now, can you please say, I'm going to time you again. Can you please say pa-ta-ka as fast as you can until I tell you to stop? It's going to be like this. Pa-ta-ka, 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 pa-ta-ka. Okay? I'm going to time you. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Okay, please stop. Great. Thank you so much. So, now I'm going to have you fill out a short form about your condition and how it affects your ability to participate in daily activities. I also sent it to you in that email I sent earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So, it should be labeled CPIB.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it pulled up?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to get mine. It's right here. Okay. Here are the instructions. The following questions describe a variety of situations in which you might need to speak to others. For each question, please mark how much your condition interferes with your participation in that situation. By condition, we mean all issues that may affect how you communicate in these situations, including speech conditions and any other health conditions or features of the environment. If your speech varies, think about an average day for your speech, not your best or your worst days. So each question on this form goes from a 3, meaning not at all, 2, meaning a little, and 1 being quite a lot. Or 1 being quite a bit, and then 0 being very much. Sorry. So, do you want to complete this together?
Sure.
Okay. So, the first question is, does your condition interfere with talking with people you know?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay. Second is, does your condition interfere with your communicating when you need to say something quickly?
Not at all.
Does your condition interfere with talking with people you do not know?
Not at all.
Does your condition interfere with communicating when you are out of your community, for example, errands or appointments?
Not at all.
Does your condition interfere with asking questions in a conversation?
Not at all.
Okay. Does your condition interfere with communicating in a small group of people?
Not at all.
Does your condition interfere with having a long conversation with someone you know about a book, movie, show, or sports event?
Not at all.
Does your condition interfere with giving someone detailed information?
Not at all.
Does your condition interfere with getting your turn in a fast-moving conversation?
Not at all.
Okay, and does your condition interfere with trying to persuade a friend or family member to see a different point of view?
Not at all.
Okay, thank you for filling that out with me. That just gives me some more information on how your condition is affecting your participation in your daily activities.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the end of this examination. I did not see anything abnormal or remarkable. Your speech appears normal and you have a healthy vocal quality and breath support. I will write this in a report and notify your doctor. If you notice any changes in your speech or swallowing, please do not hesitate to schedule another appointment so we can re-examine everything. I will give you my contact information and an email. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.